I read was The 10th Circle, when I was about 17. And as a mum, how does that type of story make you feel when you're writing it?
That's a really good question. And interestingly, most of the books that I write where I put children in some grave danger, I am writing when my children are an extraordinarily different age. And I think that's a little bit of protection for me. You know, if I'm writing about a kid who is, 13 years old and is, has leukemia, I have kids who are much younger. Or, for example, when I wrote The Pact, which was about teen suicide, my oldest kid was 5. So, I think that I protect myself that way. Now, that said, there are a few books I have written where my kids were the exact age as those kids. One of them was The 10th Circle. And I actually did research with their babysitters. They were a little younger than that, but their babysitters were the right age. And I remember talking to the babysitters about, sex games that they were playing, and my husband saying, like, she's never babysitting for us again, right? But it was actually a really good eye-opener to find out what was going on in the high schools at the time. Another book that had kids the same age as mine was Perfect Match. And that was a really hard book because I used to go downstairs and listen to my kids talking at the breakfast table and take notes. And then I would steal their conversations and go upstairs and funnel them into Nathaniel's mouth. And Nathaniel was the little 5-year-old character in that book, which was really hard. The other book, which was very hard to write, was 19 Minutes. My son was in high school when I was writing that book. He had been bullied. All of my kids have been through that. And I very intentionally did not use any examples of bullying that had happened to him because I thought, he didn't really sign up for that when he was born, to have his life pirated by his mother. So I created new examples for that particular book because I didn't want to steal something that might have been private for him. But that book blew up a little bit. The teacher, it was very weird. The principal at our high school thought that I was writing about our school. It's kind of a backhanded compliment because it's really about every high school and the potential for bullying to grow into school violence. And the fact that she could recognize that there was that potential was probably good, but why I would choose to write a book that would ever put my child in danger while he was at the school, I don't know why she would think I would do that. So it was a very interesting experience publishing that in my hometown because the principal created a little bit of a flutter and a controversy, and she had police at the school the day of publication, and I just want you to know I sent my kid to school that day, so either I'm a very bad mother or a very relaxed one. And of course nothing happened, but it was a hard book to write because I knew that Kyle had gone through that, just like Peter had in the book.